EA Sports. It's in the game.
You can set me free or bang me up. Just stop torturing me. Tell me what you gonna do. What you gonna do? You can set me free or bang me up. Just stop torturing me. Tell me what you gonna do. What you gonna do? So here we are again. It's like
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for tonight's main event. Scheduled for 15 rounds of heavyweight action. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W. He's making that final walk.
Clever broads with goals like better robs, seeking better jobs instead of running scams like set it off. Some aren't the sharpest, but they know what they stand for. They don't let jams disrespect them on the dance floor. And know they'd ever hit college like the damn fourth. For damn sure they got each other's back like a jam sport. Girls in the league of they own like Gina Davis, Nina Simone ladies, Tina Fey chicks, Christina Applegates and Benita Applebombs that don't ask and say nothing when you ask what's wrong. That's what's up, and they can laugh it up, and they don't pass the buck. Nothing's for certain, we all have to trust someone. I used to want to find the love of my life. Now I'm trying to live a life of love. It's not just a husband and wife thing. It's something that Christ brings, some comfort at night. True beauty doesn't run from the light. Keep shining. Keep shining. Yeah, keep shining. Keep shining. And I've been known to talk about women on a track or two. I talk to women, I just can't talk for women. That's for you, we need women for that. More women in rap, even tracks like Quali's for women. That's still only half the view of the world. There's no girls rapping, so we only hearing half the truth. What we have to lose, too much, half our youth aren't represented. The better halves of dudes, so we don't hear about your brain, just your brains. How you Rockefeller, Stacey Dash names. We just need your voice like a acapella. Something in the music's gotta change. A lot of things. It's funny how words like consciousness and positive music can somehow start to feel hollow. It's become too synonymous with polishing soft collagen lips on the face of race politics, where you can't be everything to everyone. So let me be anything to anyone. The world turns and there's clouds sometimes, but there's no such thing as a setting sun. It always keeps shining. Keep shining. Yeah, keep shining. Keep shining. Keep shining. Check it out. My mom taught me where to keep my heart. My aunts taught me how to sing two parts. My sis taught me how to parallel park and try to teach me math, but she way too smart. My grandma in the 80s is still sharp. My girl cousins in activism and art. They taught me there's no
Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas.
Yeah. And how the saying go, things change. Skinny dude, but the flow is the size of Ving range. Pennies for my thoughts add up. I hope you bring change. I know these haters ain't want me to see my wings raised. Flowing shoes, polish it. Rappers, I demolish it. I done lost my mind in need of a psychologist. They could care less back when I was still in colleges. And now the boy be in London, Theophilus. It's tough trying to end up on the paid route. The flow is medium rare, now bring a steak out. This is my medium here, see how it plays out. They all bugging me, I gotta pull a raid out. Using it sparingly, forever will they cherish me before I black out. Introduce my moment of clarity. I'm not the same, say I changed, but I can't leave the game. Now I'm right back to my old ways. I take life so slow, every minute gotta go. Now I'm right back to my old ways. We only here for a little, so I'm somewhere in the middle, and I'm right back to my old ways. I'm not the same, say I changed, but I can't leave the game. Now I'm right back to my old ways. Let's take them back to the days when we had no radio plays and we had to change up our ways, cause success breeds difference. Try to keep it clean while they littering. Snakes in the grass, they try to slither in. The rose that grew from concrete, not withering. And it's life so fast, the lights keep flickering. What goes around comes back, and that's the karma truth. I log on to my closet, that shit is karma loop. So I get a little fresh. My teachers used to hate me, but now I could pass the test. Got confidence, subconsciousness makes me overlook all of my many accomplishments. But see, I get it like nobody else did. I found a deeper meaning, know what sense of self is. And I'ma die of old age and stay true. I've reverted back to my old ways. I'm not the same, say I changed, but I can't leave the game. Now I'm right back to my old ways. I take life so slow, every minute gotta go. Now I'm right back to my old ways. We only here for a little, so I'm somewhere in the middle, and I'm right back to my old ways. I'm not the same, say I changed, but I can't leave the game. Now I'm right back to my old ways. Centipedes, couple camera shots, 1 or 2 stalkers, several albums hot, couple red carpets, handful of hate from 1 or 2 bloggers, thumbs up from thousands showing shit's awesome. This nigga's a monster, insane bonkers, since in brain it's nothing I can't conquer. So if you concur, you won't get caught up. 1 or 2 brought up, couple goons walk
up. 1 or 2 ambulance called up. Cop call sirens with some yellow tape that says caution. Nigga, I'm involved with the masses. Ill shit, niggas don't wanna get involved with this cancer. Round of applause for the team when they're feeling on top. This is what you call living. And we ain't tripping, champagne sipping. Yeah, we finally here. This is what the game's missing.
That's cool. That's cool. Keep that.
alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for our main event. 15 rounds of heavyweight action. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W. His focus is front and center as he makes his way to the ring right now. Bishop's so attentive when it comes to this moment here. This is where everything he's done, all the hard work he's put in, comes down to one singular moment of concentration.
I made it to the eye of the storm, feeling torn like they fed me to the lions. Before my time start to wind down like the Mayans, I show them how I got the grind down like a science. It sounds like a riot on hunt.
Introducing first, in the blue corner, fighting out of Louisville, the Haymaker. His adversary, hailing out of Philadelphia, Bishop.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up and let's go.
15 rounds scheduled here in this much anticipated fight. Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for tonight's main event. Scheduled for 15 rounds of heavyweights. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action. He's coming down to the ring now, and what a nice reception as he is completely focused in on his goal tonight. Andre Bishop's approaching the ring now. And this ring walk can tell you so much. Look at the focus on his face.
Never show signs of fatigue or turn tired, 'cause I'm the definition of tragedy turn triumph. This demon ain't Goliath.
Round number 1 is now underway. All the talk is done. Simply time to fight. Basic but beautiful. Jab, left hand. Hi, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen,
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. Gets him with the right hand.
Keep moving.
Oh, he is absolutely affected by that right hand. Never saw it coming. Worst kind of right hand you can catch. He should tie up here. Good way to protect the midsection. That's a big uppercut that just crashed home. Lands flush with the combination upstairs. Little head hunting with the left. What's the concern defensively when you're a speedy fighter, a fast fighter against a power puncher?
Usually, Joe, you don't want to get caught stepping out, because when you're a fast guy, you want to get off and you want to get the heck away from the guy that's powerful. Don't get caught backing out.
Piercing jab. Now he ties up there. Nice, sharp, fundamentally sound hook right there, and it served him well. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landing power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
And he returns on that exchange. Putting his punches together, landing 2 shots there. He missed with that headshot. Lands that hook to the midsection. The way these two are going at it early on, they're going to break the punch stat computer.
Well, they're trying to break more than that. They're trying to break each other's will.
Comes right back at him with a left hand.
I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. Hey, hey. Well, I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. Hey, hey. Said I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. And if I share with you my story, would you share your dollar with me? Bad times are coming and I reap what I done sowed. Hey, hey. Well, let me tell you something, all that glitters ain't gold. It's been a long
Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, for our main event of the evening. 15 rounds of heavyweight action. This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very intense and passionate training camp. His unpredictability belies his ring walk focus. He is ready for action. Andre Bishop's now making his way to the ring, and you can see how focused he is for the task at hand.
I never show signs of fatigue or turn tired, cause I'm the definition of tragedy turned triumph. It's David and Goliath. I made it to the eye of the storm, feeling torn like they fed me to the lions. Before my time start to wind down like the Mayans, I show them how I got to grind down like a science. It sounds like a riot on hunt.
Introducing first, fighting out of Louisville, the Haymaker. And his opponent across the ring, hailing out of Philadelphia, Andre Bishop.
All right, gentlemen. Protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch them up.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. Best combination in the game, jab with the straight. Good defensive skill with the block by Andre Bishop. He just missed that shot up top. Jab right hand. Well, he's committed to the left hand and it's paying off here. Now hugging on the inside. Bishop's on the receiving end of a hook. Committing to the combo now, both land. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Flush right hand to the head. So the early action here in this fight should reveal an edge. Andre Bishop's got speed. He can move.
Well, they say speed kills. He better just be careful he doesn't have an accident. He doesn't get reckless with that speed.
Ladies and gentlemen,
everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do as round one is underway. Good block by Andre Bishop. That's nice work by Bishop there, landing the left hand. If you are the fighter with the lower stamina, and you know it, going up against a guy who can really go the distance, how do you go after it right from the gate?
Well, I don't know that you go after it right from the gate, because then you're basically telling your opponent, I have no chance. I'm desperate. I think you go out there looking like you're ready to go the distance. Maybe he'll start to slow things down a little bit and worry about the late rounds himself.
Good work defensively by Andre Bishop. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautiful.
And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date and he wants to get to it.
Nice work with the left hand.
Get in there!
Good flush shot upstairs. DeAndre Bishop, that training really paid off. Just back to basics with the 1-2, boom, boom.
Get your hands up!
And he engages in the clinch. That's a good hook by Andre Bishop. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Andre Bishop's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. He got a lot into that uppercut. Nice work by Andre Bishop. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. The last thing either guy wants to be here, Teddy, is one-dimensional.
The last thing you want to be in anything to be successful is one-dimensional. I mean, if you're a comedian, you don't want to be saying the same jokes all the time. Your crowd's not going to be there. Well, your opponent is going to be there all night long if you do the same thing.
Phenomenal pace being set here. They are burning it up early on.
Let's find out who's in better shape. We're going to see.
Wow! One-punch power has ended this fight. Can you believe that? Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore. Round number 1 is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. A battering ram of a hook by Andre Bishop. Super 2-punch combo by Andre Bishop. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Bishop's edge is speed. He can get in and out. He can get you offensively. He can get away from you defensively.
Yeah, he has radial tires, and you got to take some air out of those tires. No better place or way to do that than go downstairs.
Keep working the jab. Good, good. Knock it down.
DeAndre Bishop, that training really paid off. Just back to basics with the 1-2, boom, boom. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. As basic as can be, but it works. A jab followed by the straight. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Bishop's punch didn't come close. There's a nice left hand able to get in. More than one, and it's just what he wants. Will you look at this? Look at this pace that these two are fighting at so early in the fight. Teddy, each man must have been determined to think they can get the other one out of here early.
Yeah, I want to see who blinks first, though. That's what's interesting to me. Who changes? They can't both keep this up.
Sets up that right hand with the jab. There's that right hand he scores with. Bishop's proving to be elusive. But gives one. Good work by Andre Bishop. Well-placed jab straight. Like a sledgehammer. And now you see him scoring well with the right. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient now and looking for that one good shot.
Well, you know, the landscape of this business, the history of this business is littered with guys that they've had someone hurt, they get a little careless, they get caught. He better watch out that he doesn't get put on that landscape.
Well-placed hook there. Bishop's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Got to be accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that. There's a right hand. Solid hook. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower, just depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fight, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
What an uppercut by Andre Bishop. Really solid left hand by Andre Bishop. That's exactly what his corner wants him to do.
Keep that head moving.
Clean shot with the right. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Did you see that? Right to the head and right to the canvas.
2.
I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Able to cover up that gut. Solid left hand. What a thudding shot he just landed.
Well, he left the left hand out there a little lazy, and he crashed it over.
He's already scored a knockdown in this round, Teddy, and I think he's got more in that tank.
Well, right now, his opponent, to me, is starting to look like some of our crew members when the check comes, you know, when we're out at a restaurant. I mean, you know, he's looking to get out of there.
Halfway through this round. Good power punch. The right hand landed. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
Joe, in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you can go after him, but you better be careful because he'll strike out when you don't expect it.
That's a solid hook by Andre Bishop. Combo lands to the head. Good, strong uppercut. He comes right back with it after taking one. And just grabbing onto his opponent. And makes that nice right angle on that hook upstairs. See how he targets that hook? Good smooth work by Andre Bishop. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Bishop's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Andre Bishop getting to his opponent's head. Nice job by Bishop with the power shot.
That's it. That's it.
Andre Bishop's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. 10 seconds to go in this round. And we come to the end of the round. Bishop's knockdown scored in that last round has a certain tone in that corner that every trainer wants. They are bubbling with confidence. They know they can go out and accomplish things again. Teddy, what's the one thing that shows you a fighter like this is recovered? That a guy who was just knocked down in the last round now comes out for the next round and is fine?
Well, the first thing I look at is, does he behave the way that he normally behaves? You know, is he a guy that all of a sudden starts running at his opponent and that's not his kind of style? That tells me he's still hurt. That tells me he's still a little drunk.
And a right hand lands flush. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Able to cut down that ring and just push his opponent against him. That's a clean shot. Look at that! Andre Bishop is on the receiving end of a power shot that scored the knockdown.
1, 2, 3, 4.
What guts by Andre Bishop. We've seen it throughout his career we've been following, but he wants to fight on here. Well, he's got the attitude, something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do. Big shot he just scored with. We've been watching this roller coaster ride of the career of Andre Bishop for so long. Now another dip. Can he rise up and continue on?
3, 4, 5, 6.
And that does it. Unable to beat the count of 10. A knockout in the books. For the official particulars, we send it up to our ring announcer.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockout, your winner, the Haymaker.
It may have been scheduled to go longer, but he just rescheduled it. Done. Oh.
Something to prove. Go on and make your move. It's cool. Go on and make your move. It's cool. Go on and make your move.
roll with clever broads with goals like Fedorov, seeking better jobs instead of running scams like Set It Off. Some aren't the sharpest, but they know what they stand for. We don't let jams disrespect them on the dance floor. And no, they never hit college like the damn fourth, but damn sure they got each other's back like a jam sport. Girls in the league are they own like Gina Davis, Nina Simone ladies, Tina Fey chicks, Christina Applegates, and Benita Applebombs that don't ask and say nothing when you ask what's wrong. That's what's up, and they can laugh it up, and they don't pass the buck. Nothing's for certain, we all have have to trust someone. I used to want to find the love of my life. Now I'm trying to live a life of love. It's not just a husband and wife thing. It's something that Christ brings, some comfort at night. True beauty doesn't run from the light. Keep shining. Keep shining. Yeah, keep shining. Keep shining. And I've been known to talk about women on a track or two. I talk to women, I just can't talk for women. That's for you. We need women for that. More women in rap, even tracks like Quali's for women. That's still only half the view of the world. There's no girls rapping, so we only hearing half the truth. What we have to lose, too much, half our youth aren't represented. The better halves of dudes, so we don't hear about your brain, just your brains. How you Rockefeller, Stacey Dash names. We just need your voice like a acapella. Something in the music's gotta change. A lot of things. It's funny how words like consciousness and positive music can somehow start to feel hollow. It's become too synonymous with polish and soft collagen lips on the face of race politics. But you can't be everything to everyone. So let me be anything to anyone. The world turns and there's clouds sometimes, but there's no such thing as a setting sun. It always keeps shining. Keep shining. Yeah, keep shining. Keep shining. Keep shining. Check it out. My mom taught me where to keep my heart. My aunts taught me how to sing two parts. My sis taught me how to parallel park and try to teach me math, but she way too smart. My grandma in the 80s is still sharp. My girl cousins in activism and art. They taught me there's no curls too tight, no mind too bright, no skin too dark to keep shining. Yeah, keep shining. Yeah.
You can set me free or bang me up. Just stop torturing me, tell me what you're gonna do. What you're gonna do. You can set me free or bang me up. Just stop torturing me, tell me what you're gonna do. What you're gonna do. So here we are again. It's like deja vu. Everyone looking at me, trying to work out if I've been telling the truth. The courtroom's the same.
Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for tonight's main event. Scheduled for 15 rounds of heavyweights. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring. These ring walks have become the stuff of legend, and you can see the intensity on his face. Bishop's making his way to the ring right now, and you can just see in his eyes what his intentions are tonight.
I never show signs of fatigue or turn tired, cause I'm the definition of tragedy turned triumph. This David and Goliath, I made it to the eye of the storm, feeling torn like they fed me to the lions. Before my time start to wind down like the Mayans, I show them how I got the grind down like a science. It sounds like a riot on her.
In the blue corner, fighting out of Louisville, the Haymaker.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been... Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for our main event. Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for tonight's main event. 15 rounds of heavyweight action, and the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Now it's time to walk the walk. Muhammad Ali's the kind of fighter who you just know has no self-doubts. Look at the way he's making his way down to the ring right now. You can see it in his eyes. Diesel's making his way to the ring now, and he looks very focused for this fight.
In the blue corner, fighting out of Louisville, the greatest of all time, his adversary, fighting out.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. Good block by Muhammad Ali. Unable to score with the hook. Guys that can really take each other out. What's the best means of defense?
Well, if one guy says to himself, I'm not the power puncher, Then he has to be smart. He has to be technically solid in all areas. He's going to have the edge.
Good combination to the head. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Unable to score with the hook.